dog.
Thank God.
Rings, believe it or not. Now wait, let me explain what I'm talking about. On April 8th, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 hits
Oh my God.
and this time he's bringing Knuckles and Tails with him. Well, I mean, technically, Tails showed up in the first movie at the end of the movie. Spoiler alert. And Robotnik is actually the one bringing Knuckles. But either way, let's talk to the cast and director of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and find out how they're packing that many iconic animals and rings into one movie. The rings aren't really that iconic, are they? I don't know.
We're not going to get anything out of that conversation.
It's been 2 years since our little blue devil Sonic appeared in the small Montana town of Green Hills, and now his arch nemesis Dr. Robotnik returns from the Mushroom World, but this time he isn't alone. I'm Nars, and this is IGN's FanFest. I'm so excited to interview the cast and crew of Sonic 2, but we put some feelers out for die-hard questions, and we got some incredible ones, so thank you guys so much for joining me.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Look, they're all here.
I'm the director of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Hey, my name is Ben Schwartz. I play Sonic in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Hey everyone, I'm James Marsden, and I play Tom in Sonic 2.
Hello, I'm Colleen O'Shaughnessy, and I play Tails in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now, our first question to Jeff.
There's a problem. There's like a few people missing here.
Scope of Sonic 2 in comparison to the first movie. Obviously, we have more characters, Tails and Knuckles.
There's no Ibris. Where's Ibris?
About bigger action, bigger set pieces.
They got Tails and Sonic.
Balance the scope from a personal perspective.
Is this to evade spoilers?
Kind of build on those moments with every individual character.
I mean, that's the trick.
He would have known that Ben Schwartz and Tom
an embarrassment of riches.
Great
I mean, there's so much great.
Because every single one I've watched so far has either had a bad
Sonic's
camera,
there's so many great characters, so many great worlds,
or like a terrible quality.
That's kind of just the movie making process.
They all have
just trying
really
to figure
good,
out
except for this guy. Maybe except for this guy.
Of the
but
action, the humor, and the horror. But I think just speaking for how we approach these movies, I don't think anyone ever came
I can't tell if that was new.
And said, you know what, that movie had too much heart. You know, it was a real turnoff. These emotions. So I think we always work really hard on the script to have that heart in there, and then once the cast comes in, they do a great job. I mean, perfect example is our rowboat scene. Those kind of scenes are really their importance cannot be overstated. So
did he just spoil some of the movie?
It's fun too. So it's a big movie, and it's got more of all the stuff everyone.
Did he spoil
the first film?
Did he? I don't know.
Without giving away any spoilers.
Okay.
Have those
Please no
changes
more.
impacted how Sonic is portrayed?
Okay, I don't think he did.
Like,
I'll have to go back and rewatch that. I might not be able to upload this now.
1 and 2.
Oh, I think there is actually great character development. I think that Jeff and the writers did an incredible job in that Sonic has someplace to grow. Sonic has with the scale.
He is Sonic now, I guess. Not really. I mean, we have two Sonic voice actors, which is
really
fun
to get to play that. So
Roger Craig Smith and Ben Schwartz.
The first one is
I like Roger Craig Smith more. I kind of wish they did both.
Doesn't have any friends trying to find a place to belong.
Maybe Roger Craig Smith will make an appearance. I guess kind of heart
for.
Like
Sonic,
how the
which
normal actor of Mario is
but it's really lovely, and it goes into what Jeff said. I think you can have all this action, which they do so well. You can have all this comedy, which is
Chris Pratt as Mario.
When you have the heart,
that's
when you
right.
care about
It's
what happens to your
me,
characters,
a Mario.
I think that's when a movie goes from good to great, and Jeff is incredible at that. So we have a whole bunch of that.
Ben said it perfectly. No matter how much action you have, if you don't care about the characters, then all that action is kind of meaningless. It has no stakes. So. As we bring in these new great characters like Tails and Knuckles, we're going to work really hard to make sure that the audience cares about them, and then has a great time with them, for 2 hours.
Speaking of bringing in new characters, Jeff, the movie so far is keeping up with the game's timeline.
You haven't told us about Knuckles.
Sonic, and now Sonic 2 with Tails' introduction, and obviously Knuckles came in Sonic 3, but we have him here in this movie. Are there any specific set pieces, levels, designs, etc. from Sonic 2 and 3?
Like, I want Knuckles here. I want Idris Elba
here. For the sequel?
Oh yeah, all kinds. And one of them was in the trailer, of course, the biplane, the tornado. Is such an iconic visual from Sonic 2, and so as we were sort of setting out to plot,
did he just bring the
Sonic
tornado
2,
with him?
I think we all got really excited about just pulling that great imagery that all the fans are going to get excited about when they see it on the big screen, and just creating a real cinematic version of the stuff that fans have loved from Sonic 1.
Thank God this is the last thing.
But yeah, it's a great problem to have that there's so many great Easter eggs to kind of incorporate.
Please give us a
this
trailer.
Movie is chock full of them.
We're not just going to talk about this movie
and list them because there's just so much stuff fans get excited about.
Do you think Tom thinks of Sonic as a son or as a best friend or friend?
Neither. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
I think the beginning of the first film, obviously, and all throughout the first film, it was a friendship. It was a buddy road trip, you know. But I think their relationship continues to.
It's a son. I thought you were talking about the
movie. When Sonic is part of the family now. He's moved in and he's getting a little too big for his britches and maybe a bit ahead of his skis a little bit, and he needs somebody to kind of come in and maybe I think it's something that, like, yes, it's starting to evolve into more of a parental relationship, whether Tom's aware of it or not. I think Tom's just trying to be a good,
he's trying so hard not to spoil it,
like any father would, sort of guide him through life and let him reassure him that he's going to have his time. And there'll be a reason for him to be using all these powers that he feels like he's not allowed to use. So
did they give him this? Did he have to read this? Is he reading something? He keeps looking down. I feel like he's reading something.
Yes, I think
he's looking away too.
Father-son sort of relationship dynamic, and again, like.
And there he goes. Is he reading something? Is he reading a script?
Has the introduction of Tails and Knuckles, who obviously share similarities with Sonic, has that impacted your approach to voicing the characters?
We're not getting Frontiers
now we get to see Sonic with a sidekick for the first time.
Oh my God, Tails! Look who it is! Oh my!
It's so exciting, and then someone that's more powerful than him becomes extremely exciting too. So I think you get to see different shades of what Sonic's like.
I think I approach Tails the same way every time, whether it was for the show or the games. I think the difference here is that it's more the beginning of the relationship, and we're establishing.
Like, let's be fair. There's actors that own the voice of Tails. I think Colleen
learning who Tails is, learning who Sonic is with this.
She literally is the voice of Tails.
And I think it's such a collaborative.
I might have pronounced her name wrong too. I don't know.
Anything.
I think same with Roger Craig Smith. He owns, basically, he is the voice of Sonic. Who was the guy who plays Eggman? Not in this movie, but in the games.
Mario might make a movie, or is making a movie that's coming out soon. Is there anything Sonic would like to say to his longtime rival?
Ooh. Oh man, it could be controversial. Careful, Ben.
Yeah, careful.
For real, by the way, am I allowed to say anything? Can I say something, Jeff? Then you can tell me if I can say it.
Just go for it. Just what does your heart tell you?
My heart says Smash Brothers Initiative.
Terribly Polly C asks James a fan question. Has working with CG characters affected your approach?
Oh, this is the questions already.
Are you able to improvise on lines or actions?
To be honest with you, it's strange to act with real people anymore. For me. In the future, it is the most COVID-safe, COVID-friendly way to shoot a film. I've done a couple of films.
I mean, there was a Book of Boba Fett where everyone was wearing masks except for 2 characters until, like, the third episode. But still,
I'm very lucky to sort of
a lot of people were wearing them.
Figure it out along the way. It's definitely technical. Like you have to kind of map everything out.
I'm excited
to have a clear understanding of what the scene's about. And Ben and I have gotten to
Can you imagine
very close, much closer than he.
I'm excited to go to the movie.
Comfortable with
see this film.
As friends during this process, but it was important.
I don't know what Ben Schwartz said, but I'm gonna have to go rewatch that. I think he said something funny. I laughed for a fact. It might not have been funny. It might have been stupid.
We got a good sense of each other's.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Humor and sensibilities.
What's his name? I don't even know this guy's real name. I'm gonna just call him Tom.
That's really important to know. If I
like that's it. Tom. Oh my God. Ben Schwartz, Colleen, and Tom.
I gotta know that Ben's gonna understand what I'm doing or where I'm going with it.
The animators come in and do their thing with Sonic.
I don't even know this guy's name. I'm just gonna call him. Is he the director? I don't even think he's the director. The guy with AirPods. There you go. Guy with AirPods. Ben Schwartz, Colleen. And
you feel the technical nature of it, then it's just not going to work. And James has
Tom
always given us such great material to work with, and the animators, then
you know what? I've been watching this. I have an Ender hangout in like
it's incredibly challenging.
30 minutes.
So it's one of those things that I can.
Can we wrap this up, please?
Wonderful things about. James, and all the cast, because everyone has to deal with that same technical challenge.
It is a challenge, and these
I'm
days
hosting
especially,
too.
we
Just
are
saying, guys.
alone. We have a voice in our head, and that's directing us, and then
will be up by the time it releases.
The microphone. So it's challenging. We don't have makeup, we don't have costumes, we don't have sets, we don't have props. So you have to create everything.
Like, can you
with
like
just your voice
talk to an
coming
actual
through
person?
a microphone.
I mean, they made it work. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was great. Hopefully
it's
Sonic
challenging,
the
but
Hedgehog 2
it's
was
something
better.
that
I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is already looking pretty good.
All those,
I'm hoping for Metal Sonic next time, or like it's already confirmed we're getting a fur.
Who are you talking to? What's the situation?
I'm sorry,
what in this situation?
But
what would this
anyway,
character do? Where has he been? Where is he going?
Yeah, I bet most of you guys want to hear this.
Hang on to all those acting chops from a million years ago and just throw them into the ether.
What about you, Ben?
Right.
So now I can. Way easier to not have James there. It's a waste of time to have Remy. So way easier to do without him. Absolute piece of garbage. Like bologna sandwich, no bread, no.
Who are we talking about?
Like acting with styrofoam. So for me to do it by myself is a.
Are we talking about Cyberpunk?
But I will say, so I've been doing voiceover since 2005. So 17. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so old. So like 17 years, and the thing that I've learned from deciphering between the two is that exactly what Colleen said, and Colleen is obviously a hero of this of the Sonic franchise in every form. We know. Is that because you don't see
Remember
our
when
faces,
we were all
even
scared that Roger Craig and Colleen weren't gonna be playing their characters anymore?
You almost have to give it a little
is
bit
Amy
more.
Is the person who plays Amy? Wait, no, she is because she's in the next game.
To play with her, to kind of give them
we heard
a
her
path
voice
and what you're feeling and emoting. It's a skill set. It's a really interesting and wonderful skill set.
Colleen, I have a fan question from Remy the Chipmunk. Having voiced Tails for numerous IP, what was it like stepping back into this role again?
Remy the Chipmunk.
Stepping into Tails is really comfortable for me. I just love
my god.
I think I've been voicing him for
8
years now. So I can easily step into those shoes. This was definitely a different experience as far as, it was a more grounded
I'm gonna call myself
performance.
Stickman
there
the
are
dad.
definite moments in the film that are different than what Tails has experienced before. But I feel very comfortable. I just love him so much. He's
you know what? I call myself Stickman
dad. Right here that I can just pick him up and off we go.
Stacey wants to know, how did you land the role of Sonic?
It kind of started at the very beginning. I had a meeting with Tim Miller.
Tell us about the emeralds. Someone's gonna ask about the emeralds, and I'm waiting.
It was Jeff Fowler, and they said we're gonna go out with Sonic because it didn't have a home yet, and they were telling me about it, and I told them how much I love voiceover, and told them about the stuff I was doing, and they said maybe one day we'll have you help out a little bit.
Sour
and so they called
gummy
me to
worms.
a test scene, which is a 5-minute scene that Jeff was going to direct, that was eventually going to go out to all the studios, and then if the studios liked it, they would hopefully say we do
Jeff is directing. Okay, so his name's Jeff. Guy with AirPods' name is Jeff.
That, it doesn't mean you're going to be the person
we'll call him
just
Jeff.
when you help us out and do us
you know
a favor.
What? No.
And I love the IP so much, and I love the character so much that
what is a
yes,
good name
of course. And we did it, and Jeff did an incredible job making
I can't believe I don't know Jeff.
Test video, and if it wasn't incredible, he wouldn't have been able
I
to
do know who Joe is.
Paramount bought it, and then I think they went through the process of maybe going through the very famous people who maybe could take on Sonic, and they kept going back to that. They kept going back to that test scene, right, Jeff?
Yep.
And then,
we had it right.
And then
we had it right
in
from
the
the start.
And when I did it, he loved the way I delivered it and felt like that's the way that Sonic
Please have a line where he goes, talk about a low-budget flight, no food or movies, I'm out of here.
And then I got a phone call from Jeff. I know exactly the street I was on in Burbank. I was just doing a VO
Besides, I like running better.
He told me while I was walking down. I know the sidewalk I was on when he finally said, you're going to be Sonic. And I was like, did that ER move at the beginning of ER where he goes on his knee and he goes like this.
Oh, this
from the opening sequence in ER. I was so excited. There was no money at the beginning from the opening sequence in ER. I was so, you're gonna be Sonic. And I was like, did that ER move at the beginning of ER where he goes on his knee and he goes like this.
Final fan question comes from Elfon TV, and Elfon wants to ask Jeff, are we going to see a Sonic 3?
Yeah, we already know.
Nothing would make me happier. We have such a great time making these movies. I think everyone just loves the world, loves the characters. But right now we're just, we're kind of
Stop lying.
One movie at a time. So fingers crossed.
Stop lying.
everybody comes out and has a great time with this sequel, and then hopefully we'll get to do more.
Now, you may have noticed that we're missing the two villains of the Sonic sequel, Dr. Robotnik and Knuckles. They couldn't be here for the panel, but Jim Carrey and Idris Elba want to answer your fan questions, so here's what they had to say.
Well, IGN, what's up? It's Idris Elba.
Hi, Brad.
This is from Blair Witch Hunt, and their question was, what personal touches did I bring to my character Knuckles? Well, the personal touches that I try to bring is, I guess, a sense of humor. He's, you know me. I'm known for being hilarious, but Knuckles definitely isn't. So, in the recording of my character, I would just bring some oddities to him in his personality. He was like, he didn't think he was saying funny stuff.
Obviously, Idris Elba
we would
has
just
not seen
encourage
Sonic
him to
Boom.
say stuff that just sounded funny and sounded so serious. So, there's like one scene.
He's never seen Sonic
Boom. He
Boom.
talks about ice cream. And he talks about ice cream pretty seriously. Anyway, that was sort of my personal touch, is trying to bring and inject a little humor. Thanks for that question. Much love. Can't wait to see the movie.
I have a question here from someone in the ether. Why do you think Dr. Robotnik's character is such a good fit for you? How does he compare to other wacky characters you've played in your career?
Like the
I think
Grinch.
Robotnik is the perfect fit for me because I am a master of playing people who are filled with self-loathing and who compensate for it with a veneer of total,
Like an AT&T guy. Was that the ad at the Super Bowl?
even an air of superiority.
Where he was like talking
And
about
so
the
when I
rising
get that
guy,
call,
AT&T.
I'll be there. Yes, sir. I'll be in the way bad guys yell when they're being thwarted. I'll be in the way kids laugh
Oh.
when they want a new Jim Carrey movie and they hear Sonic 2's on the TV. And when the people are eating the popcorn they made and playing video games
Fortnite. I'm sorry. I'm
in the circle of friends they built online,
he knows.
I'll be there too.
Go on.
Scene.
Well, that just about wraps us up here at IGN FanFest. That was a gigantic, jam-packed day full of cool stuff. So thank you all so much for joining us today. And thank you to every single actor, studio,
Okay,
game
before
developer, publisher.
Okay, we're gonna end
the
this, and then I'm gonna show you guys
table.
something that they like.
Really, they just killed it today. No, we don't have one of those. We had to make our own food downstairs in the microwave.
Wait a minute, you ate? I didn't eat at all yet, Brian. I don't know what you're talking about. It's been 4 hours of me just sitting here changing my clothing for interviews. But you know what? I'm so happy to be here. More importantly, though, I'm happy that y'all were here. A huge, gigantic thank you to each and every one of you fans that were watching along with us at home, sitting at home, watching us here, home alone. It's been amazing. And also, thank you for sending your fan questions. Thank you for watching with your fan eyeballs. Thank you for probably typing in the chat. I see y'all typing right now in the fan chat and with your fan hands. That's so amazing.
The Give Us Sonic.
This is for you the fans, and we love that you are here with us, making this a fantastic day. Fans.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's right. And if you loved anything you saw today,
Please
want
stop.
more of it.
Okay, you know what?
I lost my voice, so here we go. Great news! IGN will continue to have tons more coverage of all the greatest video game movies and TV shows that you love, and we'll be putting out clips of all your favorite FanFest moments today for you to rewatch and share. Hot dog!
This is totally normal.
What is
this
happening?
Is normal.
I lost my voice. It's
Brian,
fine. It's so
Brian,
fine.
this is normal. This is Nars's
Yeah,
real voice.
totally
This is
normal.
my real voice. What are you
I've been
talking
doing this
about?
all day. I didn't know you were capable of that. It's, nothing wrong with it. It's just surprising to me. Either way.
Me too.
And yes, and we've identified all the different fan body parts that were used to enjoy the show today. So the wheels properly came off the car as we were driving at 90 miles an hour towards the finish line. So from all of us here on the show, and the dozens of us working behind the scenes to bring this all together here at IGN, thank you so much for rocking with us for IGN FanFest 2022, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. That's right.
Why are we not doing that voice?
That's how we talk at the end of 4-hour shows.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
We pity no fools.
Okay. We're gonna go to Sega Japan real quick. I don't have a Twitter account, so tweets. Where is it? It was recent. Incredibly recent. Posted. Hang on, guys. Boom. Boom. Hang on. Am I able to translate? Translate to English. Boom. We can end here. See ya.